hoping that you leave here with a bigger vision, a much bigger vision. Just like what we just said, you know, we met and you said you were Ruby, ready to quit, and I told her to, you know, very nicely, get over yourself, and she did, and so today I just anointed her presidential. It's pretty amazing what happens at an event like this. I mean, there's no one in the room that is not worthy of a home like this, a view like this, and it may be that you want a view overlooking the mountains. And you all deserve it. And I remember being very young in this business, very, very young, and building my dream board and putting it together. And I hid it for a long time, and because I've read that it's better to keep sometimes those dreams and visions away from people. Because don't they try to steal it? You know, it could be your spouse even, or your children, or your parents. And so I remember hiding that for quite a while because I didn't even want my husband to see it. And I remember going with him every year in December. We would meet with our accountant. And we would have a conversation about the next year and what we needed to be prepared for. And so I would start, after a couple of years, I would start calling out what I felt my checks would be, my earnings would be for the following years. And I want you to know the first 3 years, we did not earn income from this. Everything went back. And we were using our own money for expenses because there wasn't any money. We're building a company, a business. So you may be going through that right now in your It Works business, even though you're double diamond and above, you may be putting quite a bit back into investing in your business, which all of us should. And so that was really hard on my husband. And he keeps saying, when's this going to happen? When's this going to happen? And so I'll never forget that first time I called out what my checks were going to be, or not our checks, talking like distributor, what our earnings were going to be for the following year. And he looked at me like he was just going to die of embarrassment. And when he walked out, he said, why did you say that? Why did you say that? I said, I'm just calling it forward. I'm just calling it out. This is what we're going to make next year. And we did. And so the following December, I call it out again, even more. And again, he's embarrassed. The third year, he's looking at me. What are you going to say? I mean, it's like on the edge of a seat, and I'm looking at him really weird because the whole look is totally different. And I tell him what we needed to be prepared for, and it's happened every single year. We're coming into the October, November, December months, which in your mind could be your slow period. And that is only in your mind. We have people that promote in October, November, December. Wherever you are at the end of this year is where you're going to be going into the biggest conference we've ever had. Get as many people on your team as you can. You know that's where lives are changed. At events like this, events like conference. You want as many people there, we want as many people there as owners in that room because we know what we have planned for 2015. This is not a slow or down period, only in your minds. We are hiring 2 people every week. Every single week, we're bringing on more staff to be prepared for now and next year. Every single week, I get an email from Human Resources. Please welcome so-and-so to our IT team. You know that from being there. It's crazy. It's just cubicles now everywhere. I can't wait. I'm envisioning a breezeway going next door into that empty lot with another building. That's what I'm envisioning that's going to happen. So we know where we're going. We have every indication of where we're going. We are prepared for it. Very, very prepared for it. Mark just went to a DSA overseas Direct Selling Association was just there in France. Do you know that they did a massive study? They studied income. They also took surveys on how much time people spend on social media. The people that made the most money spent 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. The people that made the least money spent hours. It's a waste of your time. Utilize your time wisely. Now, what do you use social media for? Advertising your business, communicating with your teams, and then there you are 3 hours later, looking through your newsfeed. Who does that? Who wants to admit that? Yeah, the majority. So that's why you're not up here in income. Look at your daily habits. Look at your daily habits. Be aware of where you're spending your time. If you will go out of here this weekend and just be aware of where you're spending your time, don't feel guilty over this. We all do that, and it's a form of procrastination. It keeps us safe, doesn't it? Oh, I'm working. I'm scrolling through my Facebook feed.
Talking to my prospects.
Yes, talking to my, pick the phone up and call them. Have a conversation with them. Close them over the phone. Get to know who they are. I was just talking to Jackie. I said, emails does not give us an indication of personalities, does it? It truly misconstrues them. So we've got to understand that, yes, post something or actually put it in there where it posts itself. And take your Instagram pictures and throw them out there, and that's it. And then go out and talk to people. Go out and talk to people. I was asked about a blitzing tip. I said, blitz every person you talk to. If somebody is nice to you, why aren't you nice back and say, you were so good to me. You were one of the best waitresses I've had. You were so good to me with my dry cleaning. You were so good to me with my hair. Can I give everyone in here a coupon for my product just as a gift back? Why are we thinking we're taking something from someone? We're giving something. So everything is perspective. And it really is your reality. So what's your reality right now? My perspective right now is we're growing astronomically. That's my perspective. I can't wait to go to the accountant in December. Yeah. So what are your earnings going to be next year? What are your earnings going to be next year? You can be a double diamond in the top 25. Did you know that? We've had one. Yes. It doesn't matter about rank. We've had rubies making $2,000 a month. It doesn't matter. We've had ambassadors making 10. Not a really strong organization. So build a strong organization. Teach your team great habits. Know that we're there for you, that we're building the infrastructure. We're not just focused on France, Europe, all through there, Australia. We're focused. We're still here. I posted, I have not been to every city, much less every town, and I haven't been to every state. And I haven't been all over Canada. And that's a pretty good indication for me that these areas are open. And you could go up and down this street, and we're 30 minutes from here, and I promise you, people go, what? What's that works? Have you already tried?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they go, what? I've heard of that. What is that? What is that wrap? We've got some amazing surprises for you this weekend. Yeah, new product. Yeah. Yeah. Some other stuff too. Really, really good stuff. I love the new product, by the way. How's my face look? I'm crying a little bit because you guys make me emotional. But I should have brought some, just a sample. Yes! But I would get so much So please leave here with this. Know that you are loved and greatly appreciated. We think about you every day. it takes? It takes a lot of guts to get out here every day. It really does. But when you're 10 or 14 years into it, you just start laughing. You really do. You just start laughing because you stand there and someone says something to you like they know more about your product than you do. And you just stand there and smile. And you're like, no, you don't. You couldn't possibly. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? Have you put it on? Did you hear the call Monday night? If you didn't, it's on the calendar. Christina Watts was so mean to her sister for several months because her sister became a distributor. She said it almost broke our relationship. And then she had a party for her, became a distributor. Now she's passed her in rank and income. So, hey, they all fall. All right, so I love you guys. Have fun this weekend.
Thank you.